Yo, while the episode 1 of the mall is exporting, I just went ahead and detailed this. I was just on a call with a friend. We were talking about like useless shit like school and stuff. Um, but like I've started decorating this a little bit, adding sand and gravel and granite. Granite looks really nice with sand. I've just been decorating a little bit, kind of giving an idea of what I want. Also planning out, fixing some areas. This is looking pretty good now. It's a lot of texture. It's a lot of looking weird. But I think what we want to do is we want to start this building because directly after this building right here, there's the Museum of National History, and I'm really excited for that. So you want to open up this, and then you want to go here. This is what we were working on, just detailing and stuff. This building right here. This is what we're gonna work on. It starts right here at the spike, and it's literally just a piece of the Capitol building. And then it's right here, and I don't really know what goes on in here, so I'm gonna have to boot up Fallout 3 and do that. But this part is like really cool looking. Look at that. It's excited. We're making some progress. We're just gonna do little by little until everything works out. So on the third spike, which is like here, well, it goes back here. It starts like right here. This is a little 3 blocker, right? Actually, no, that's a 2 block. Let's do 2. And since this is the Capitol building, we can just build it exactly how we did with that. I have some of the materials here, not all of them. We're not going to make it as grand. We're going to leave the shelving that is over here. We're going to leave. I'm inside the wall. You see how this has like a shelf and stuff? We're going to leave all that. We're not going to have it here. We're just going to keep it super simple, so it doesn't take away from the Capitol building. You'll be like, oh, this is the same design as the Capitol building. But we don't want it to take away, right? Okay, compass. You've lost inventory privileges. Get out of here. Little potato, little fart nugget. Okay, this one goes guaranteed all the way past the rubble. That's just right. Okay. And then we need some glass. I think it's pink. It's red. This is pink, right? The one up here? Yeah. Let's just do that. I don't know why it's tickling me. Actually, the shelf would make it look less dog shit, honestly. But excuse me. Um, yeah, let's do that. Same design as last time, though I do have to lie and say that we have to do shelves. We have to do shelves because this design doesn't work without them. I'm sorry. It's just the double bricks look too weird. We're going to go like this and that, and then bring this up. Also going to make the inner wall, which we can do with world edit. Try to make this fancy. I don't know how tall that goes. Probably not that tall. This video is probably, I'm going to start off like recording this right now, and then I'll come back to it later because I still have a lot of stuff I have to do, like adult stuff that I don't really, like I don't have time to like sit down and play Minecraft all day. Not that I want to anyways. Like I don't really like Minecraft. Like I've said this multiple times, okay? This is more of a like something to do while we wait, just to finish off the year, even though it kind of just started. I want this to be like a long-term project. We don't have to add these arches here, but it would be cool if we did do them. Just like that. We don't have to do the trapdoors. Nothing fancy. We're going to leave that flat. I just don't want it to be more grand than that right there, right? Actually, no. This is so far away that I don't even think it will matter. It looks stupid. I take it back. The bottom one can stay. We have to start building up some debris. There's a little bit of debris that kind of just spools out right here. These are actually slabs. Any second now, my video should like be finished exporting, and then you'll hear my voice over my voice. But that's just the video. Try to ignore it, Pookie. The demons will talk to you, but you gotta ignore them. You gots to. This building isn't really destroyed except for the little top. We're just building this little debris pile here so we can get a baseline. It does have a sharp curve, and I'm assuming there's one window in the curve. Like I said, we're going to have to open up Fallout and then do it. But I think what we're going to do, honestly, is just finish what we can see right here and then do it on both sides. Just do chunk by chunk. So like here to here. And we just do that. We just barrel directly through it. Going back to the 2-blocker. And that way we can just get like a feel for everything. Little tiny archway. And then there's a, I mean, this is exactly like the Capitol building, right? So there's a tough, like that. And then there's a, oh, but that's, do we want to do it like the Capitol building? That dome is still really large. When I was taking screenshots of the mall, I realized that this is like way too big still, but I mean, it's just, I'm not going back. I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't. My dad will actually beat me. I'm just kidding. I'm thinking instead of this, we do a lip here. We just get rid of that lip and then do, we do some basic shit because I'm sorry. This is a really big roof. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks tall. That's insane. Let's just not do that. Though, but it would look really cool though. I am using my thinky brain. Let's grab a stair from here. Let's do it. Let's make it big and grand. Because I think that this area, it will be very off-center, okay? It won't be one-to-one. As much as I want it to, this is trash, okay? Compared to the original, I'm sorry, but it's just not as good. Like, we got the shopping cart and everything here, but it's just not good, you know? And I'm sorry, but so I think for this, we have to go all out for the surrounding area. If this part is messy, you gotta make the rest of it look good. Okay, we do that, and then let's do that, and then bam. Beautiful, and then we'll just do tough stairs or something behind there. Nothing fancy. Boop, 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 boop. Anytime I stay up, I'm like, you know, I might as well stay awake because if I go to sleep now, I'm not going to wake up until really later. And like that fucking sucks because then I'm always tired. Nah, keep it like that. Yeah, we messed up. it goes like that. It goes like that. So let's just do that. Nobody needs to know. Huh. You didn't want to turn. There we go. What song is that? It's not anyone popular. Click clack blast it barrel. Definitely like an old Soundtrap song. Like definitely something from Soundtrap. Not Soundtrap. Looperman. Yeah, there's a Oh, is the corner solid here? Yeah, the corner's solid. Okay. We're not gonna make it as grand as the other ones. I'm actually gonna world edit this. All the way up to here. My video should be done exporting like any second now. Like what? Whoops. Should be done. I edit videos in 2K now. I used to, God, when I used to start my channel, it used to be 720p and now it's 2K resolution. I got my first computer in 2021 when I was, what, 19 years old? 20, 21, 22, 23. No. I got my first computer like 4 years ago. That's my first ever computer with Windows on it. That's pretty cool. So I haven't been computering for very long. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm done. I'm committing tax fraud tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. Actually, let's do some a Discord notification. I didn't even know I had Discord open. People actually talk to me? Oh my god. Yeah, even though I have a lot of friends, I'm a recluse. I don't even talk to my friends barely. Like if nobody messaged me and told me to say hi to them, I would just never fucking say hi to them. I'm horrible for that. Oh, that's really crooked. That looks better. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll stop it right here just abruptly. I should check the message. I wonder what it is. I'm gonna check it on my phone. You thought I was gonna open up Discord and you get to see all my messages? What if somebody sent me boobies? What if a really hot goth girl was like, yo, I just got my nips pierced. Look how cool and skinny I am, and I'm better than everyone else because I'm skinny and I have an attitude and I drink Monster Energy all day. Yeah, what if that was happening, huh? Yeah, you I just lost my voice there. You just heard me die. Rubble, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bam. I said I was gonna check the message and then I haven't checked the message yet. I opened up my phone like I was gonna check it. There we go, I checked it. It was literally just someone saying sup. Nope. Okay, my video should be done. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check on it, see if it's okay. Okay, she's fine, everyone. Calm down. Drop your pitchforks. Everything's fine. It's like just about to be finished. Just about to be finished. I'm gonna put my legs up on my desk. Yeah, I'm gonna be old. Speaking of old, that coffee's good. It's been like 3 years since I've been in a relationship. That's a damn good coffee. Holy fuck. I kind of like being single, if you know what I mean. I don't know if, I mean, I know a few people who like to be single, but I don't know if majority of the public likes being single. Like, I fucking love it. It is so good. I'm not like a player or anything. I don't hang out with people. I just love being alone. Like, I'm sorry, but human beings are insufferable. I would rather be alone than with someone who annoys me. Like, I don't care if I meet like the most beautiful woman in the entire world. I prefer being alone. And that's something I really got to fix. Like eventually I want you know, like a family, but I just don't know how to do it. I just appreciate my alone time so much that nothing else matters. But, you know, not a problem for right now. I don't even know when I'm going to go looking for dates or whatever. Just doesn't interest me. Yeah, but there, 10 bit of information. I'm like so uninterested in that kind of crap. Okay, that goes down like that. Very, very good. And then this is broken. We're doing that thing again. It's like the Capitol building all over. It's literally the same concept. But this doesn't break that much. It goes up. It kind of breaks a lot, actually. Like, only near the top, though. So it goes... Obviously, there's like a pillar here. But it breaks past the pillar. And then, like, all the way up to here is completely broken. Nope, get down there. Okay, that's good. And then... Is that copyright? Can I sing that? I want to make money off this video. That's a weird thing to say. Get out of my inventory. Yeah, I knew something was off. This is why we build shit before... I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. No, I'm not. Just kidding. I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I guess... Because it just didn't want to. That goes over there. And then... Is that Rise of the Valkyries? That song I was singing? Rise of the Valkyries. Yeah, that sounds right. This one, we're gonna do the elusive stare for breakage. Yeah, I know. It's super rare. Everyone calm down. Yeah, and then I think what we're gonna do... No, no flowing back here. You're not allowed flowing back here. Just flow downwards. And also, like, a little bit out. kind of really want to
You
go
scared
down
the
to this
shit out of me.
OK next to my house and then get some like Doritos.
I scared myself. We're trying to make it as much like the actual wreckage as possible here. Save ourselves as much work. That should be fine. That should be good. That's actually really cute. I like that. It's like a little chud. A little block of obsidian, bruv. And then that will just chill. Oh. There we go. That'll just chill, and then we'll smooth it out. We'll texture it later. Obviously, we'll texture it. Stop that. I didn't give you permission to do that, so don't do that. I'm the boss here. This is my server. Yeah. You're gonna have to chill out, Mr. Rubble. You're going out way too far. We still have to plan other stuff, so you need to chill out. There's like a little tiny... Let me just mark it out so I don't forget. After this piece of metal, there's a bit of a little thingy right here. Kind of like that. What are you doing? Get over there. And it kind of goes... Actually, that goes all the way down to the third one right here. It's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works out. It's not exact, but... And then it starts curving inwards a little bit. So let's mark this out. Let's go 1. Kind of like that a little bit. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing this right here. It's kind of like a little snack. A little snake. No! Yeah, that kind of... This is a little bit too steep of a curve. I think we can go back a few blocks. Like go forward a few blocks like that. That'll work out great. But then again, I'm planning it ahead. I'm just trying to get it in my brain so I don't mess up the proportions. This is fucked up. And this piece of rubble right here, I don't know why it looks so weird. The rubble starts like on this path. Then there's so much room here. Maybe... To solve this... Get rid of this mountain. Get rid of all this... Thanks for dying upstairs. Appreciate it. That old road is just not willing to let go. It's always under there. It was so big that that little road mess up that it's just been haunting me for hours now. Also, I turned off day and night cycle. I kind of wanted to see how many days played it was, but if I'm just skipping the nighttime anyways, there's no real point to having it on, honestly. It's just an inconvenience, right? I can be so much more efficient without typing in commands. Okay, and then this gives us a little bit more ground to work with. It still looks weird though. And I think it's because this hill is just too big. It's supposed to be a tiny little hill, just a tiny one. Get out of here, road. This is such a weird curve. Such a weirdo. Hmm. 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 Actually, wait. I can fix this. Hear me out. I think it's just messing me up because all of this is cobblestone. I think it's such an eyesore. This is flush. I think to fix our mistake, we have to acknowledge that we made one. Also, simple world edit doesn't work still, so we have to place this by hand. We don't have to, but it'd probably be better. These go up 2 blocks anyways, so this works out great. Tell your friends, tell your mother. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Slab. Let's go diagonal 1. Diagonal 1 again. We're going to do diagonal here too. That doesn't leave us with much room, so we're just going to bring this back 1. Perfect. Perfect. Looking good. Looking good. One thing I want to change is this bottom layer of rock. All right here. It's kind of broken. It's kind of more dirt than rubble. It's like fine powder. It's like all the settlement, all the small rocks and stones fell to the bottom. So that's gonna be dirt. Don't care too much about what's under there. We're just gonna cover it up. That is looking a lot better. That is making my eyeballs not want to hang themselves. There we go. Looking good. Looking fresh. Little mountain here kind of pools off. Let's make it pool better. Since we don't have dirt slabs, we got to do this. I'm going to make it pool a little bit nicer. Actually, this is still pretty steep. Yeah, like that. Perfect. And then 1, 2, and then 3. This goes like that. And that looks so much better. Not really, but like it's much better than what we had. Actually, no, wait, hold on. This is actually great because now I know what I'm doing. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes 1. I don't like how you went 1 block down, but that's okay. 1. First one has a thing. Gap. Thing. Gap. Thing. Okay. Then there's a whole bunch of space here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This pathway goes down quite a bit here, huh? That's kind of a little mountain right here. And a little mountain, and then there's more pillars. Like that. And then there's a... like that. We're going to start doing some of this. Like that. And then that gets a good representation of that. And so now we have a little tiny bump, which goes right on top of this thing. And then there's a 1. That's not a slab. I go 1, and then over 2. Over 1 more. Perfect. Okay. As you can see, we're trying to make this little bump right here. We're starting this little tiny bump that goes on this ramp, the final ramp of the trenches. And I mean, I guess it's going okay. Though this gets shallower, the more it goes down. Because this also goes down. There's a lot of terraforming we need to do here. But so long as we can get an idea visually of what we're working with, that's all we need, right? This is going to be a tough little thing to tackle. I mean, there's a concrete crescent right here that goes all the way around. That's probably... I don't even know what that could be. Probably just stuff super mutants put up as defenses. Looks like sides of buildings. There's also some like pipes under here and stuff. That's pretty cool. Now that I think of it, some of this stuff doesn't even make sense. I just love it. But video games don't have to make sense. They just need to be there for you. Okay. Let's continue making this building over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Stop. Mister, you wouldn't be burning. Oh, you would. Just a little bit. I thought I heard something. Must have been the wind. Okay, rubble, rubble, rubble. And then it starts calming down near the third one. This looks horrible, but whatever. So long as we know. So long as we know what we're doing. Yo, get out of here. I didn't say you could go there. This is actually completely covered up. Get out of here. You're not allowed to be seen. Don't let me ever catch you in my country again. That sounded very racist. There you go, nice little hunk. Little hunka hunka. Okay, cool. Good enough. Let's continue this building. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. So to finish off this part, let's just go probably like right here. How does this ending? It's 2 and 2 on top of 2. Um, right there. Okay. And then I know that's not right, but who cares? Also, nobody responded to my texture pack video, and I hope you stub your toe. Fuck you. You know, I'm willing to pay you guys to make a texture pack that's this Fallout pack, but with vibrant visuals, and just nobody, everyone just watched the video and they're like, not a single thought in their heads. Fuck you. I guess there's just not a lot of like people who knows about that stuff. They're not like educated. They'll just watch it and be like, okay, cool, he needs a texture pack, and then move on. I mean, that sounded mean. They're probably not like, okay, cool, this guy. They're probably like, huh, he's looking for a texture pack. Then they just swipe away. I don't know. I don't know who's watching my content. But I would love a ray tracing or vibrant visuals. I prefer vibrant visuals. I like ray tracing more, but it's so graphically demanding. And if I'm making hour-long videos with ray tracing, I don't want I want to keep my computer for a long time. I don't want to wear and tear it with hundreds. Like ray tracing is hard to run. I don't want to be running that for hours and hours. Let's see. That's why I wanted vibrant visuals, because it's easier to run and it looks just as good. Didn't notice you had blocks on top of you. Sorry there. Perfect. That one is done. I know there's nothing in the screenshot behind it. It's just nothing but open air. But we're going to fill that in, obviously. I don't want that hole to be visible. Just because it's a background building doesn't mean it needs to not be awesome and cool, that everyone loves it. So we're just going to go back and then make it like super destroyed. All the way back here. Nice big destructo. Then let's bring it down. Let's bring this down too. And then in one. Down one. Good enough. Then that works out fine. Nice and flush. Now, I obviously don't need to decorate background buildings, but it does help to smooth everything out. Just gives the appeal. Whoops. Just gives it a better appeal, you know. Aesthetics is beautiful. Yeah, and then we'll start texturing this with a whole bunch of black stone and stuff. It's gonna look great. for now, that's another kind of building done. It's not too bad. We've been recording for 45 minutes now, and we've done not much. I mean, that's a big chunk of wasteland done in like 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Because the last video was 140 or something like that. That's not bad. These paths are a little bit bright. I might have to dull them down a little bit. They're a little bit too complicated on the eyes. Actually, maybe not. Obviously, from above, it looks complicated. These cars are horrible. They blend in way too much, but I just couldn't find anything orangey. This is looking good. This is looking so good. It's like almost nostalgic in a way. Now, obviously, right here is really bare. It would really help to fill it in if we get these buildings right over here done. It would really help like tunnel vision yourself into it and make it feel good. But right now there's just so much sky, there's so much open air, there's so much gaps in the building that we need to get that sorted out. But I just like there's so much building around the Capitol building. There's so much to do over there. There's so much rubble and like there's an entire broken city behind the Capitol building just to keep it like over here. This entire area is inaccessible and it's just nothing but city, just like hundreds. Okay, see this thing over here? See this building in the background? That it's all that just 100% broken stuff. And this, where was it that I did it? This right here, it took a long time. Right here, this took a long time, just placing all the iron bars, making it look destroyed. It's that, but like everywhere. And that's rough. I think I did a little bit of that over here as well. In this building, like over here. And over here, yeah. I also need to fill in these walls with a whole bunch of blackstone and stuff. But I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna make this in a few hours. I want the episode to be pretty long because the longer videos seem to do better than the short ones. So we're just gonna, what the fuck? We're just gonna keep doing that. Probably keep it about an hour and 40 each. There you go, that looks pretty good. That looks really good. Also, I really like this design of like the call booth that I did. Like the payphones. That's a pretty cool design I did. I'm happy with that. This bridge is also pretty cool. Very happy with how it turned out. It's kind of messy, but I mean, it's cool. It looks like the one in the game, and that's what we're going for. It's just accurateness. The dome is still really, really large, but you know, I ain't touching Java, so fuck you. If you can build a smaller dome, then make it into a structure block and give it to me and I'll use it, but I am not using Java. Fuck you. I'll have my massive dome. I'll keep it. It's mine. It's quirky. It's cute. But yeah, we're making some progress. Sorry, I'm trying to record as little as possible. One, because, you know, the neighbors are being loud and I don't want them to be picked up on the mic. And two, this is a really big project and I want to record all of it. Like I don't want every single episode to be like 2 hours when this is probably like the least interesting of the Fallout builds you can build. Like who wants to watch me dig a hole? You know, that doesn't seem kind of fun. So I kind of wish I did this building on camera, but I didn't. But I'll do the rest of it for you because you must be so lonely. This is a weird building. This one has a wall that sticks out
and then it goes flat. Like, see how this one protrudes and then it goes inwards? Same with that one. I don't know if I got a better photo of this somewhere. Yeah, here you go. This one's flush with the pillar, and then it goes back one. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it all... Oh, the Museum of History is right there. This one's going to be fun. So we're just going to finish this building up. And then from this point on, all the way straight in a straight line, we're going to finish the mall. So we're going to go up until this point right here for the rest of the video. And this is we're going to end off on. We're not going to go any farther today. Just so the episode isn't too long, because you know it's not hard to edit, but you know, combing through hours and hours of footage can't be fun for anyone. Like I don't see anyone having fun when doing that. That's just me though. Um 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 um. That was the wrong button. See, now this part's fucked up. Actually no. We can revert this back to normal now that the curve isn't there. And nobody will know. We can continue to do this one, right? Yeah, I might actually just go like this. Whatever. It doesn't look good. Also, I'm recording this at like, what time is it? 7:30 p.m. So, I'm not in the best of moods. The time has nothing to do with my mood. I'm just saying, like, there's other stuff I want to do tonight. So I'm trying to just do it. Pretty sure that just goes all the way around. I didn't take screenshots of this backside, so we're not going to do the backside until I'm absolutely certain. Whoopsies, what you doing up there? We're just going to go up in there. My friend's messaging me about the video. He says he wants to help, but he doesn't know how to help. It's at that stage now where, you know, it's a little complicated to just be able to sit down and start building, start helping. Because it's like, it's digging a hole. The hole has to be one-to-one, which is uncomfortable since, like, how do you make a hole one-to-one? The trenches, I think, are going to be the hardest part. And that in just any terrain in the Fallout landscape, because you have to do it custom, which is going to be a pain in the ass for anyone. There you go, and that just makes it look more full. Then we're almost done this building. We can move on to the rest of the trenches, which is going to take up a tremendous amount of time. We're just going to do this. Boop. We're going to fill in this. 1, 1. Toby. We're going to go here and here. Looking damn good if I do say so myself. Looking rootin' tootin' fine. Why are you missing a window here? There we go. Oh, that one's missing a dark. There we go. Why do you still look dark? Or it looks see-through. Oh, it's the white from the thing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You got the Museum of History. The setup almost done. We have to do like here. Yep, that's the kid upstairs. Presumably driving a fucking car around somehow. Like, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe that noise. Yeah, but last night or this morning actually, I was like, I'm gonna take a video. Nope, that's not what I meant to say. I'm gonna take a melatonin, take a shower. And then go to sleep. But I took way too much of a melatonin. Like it was disgusting the amount that I took. Like usually I'll take a tiny nibble off of a 10 milligram tablet. I took like more than a nibble. Like I was a bad boy. And I was out for so long. I still have to work for my partner, my company. They wanted me to make a video about their new AI product, which I'm all for doing, you know. If they want me to record something, you know, I'm gonna get on that because I don't mind in the slightest. Now I just don't know if they're gonna send me a product or if they want me to use just the app or something, but you know, that's something we're gonna have to talk about. We're gonna need a communication. Ooh, for sidewalks, sidewalks, sidewalks. Do, 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 do. How are we gonna do this pattern here? I'm trying to think of what pattern we want for the sidewalks universally. I'm thinking deep slate. It looks dark. That's a great question. How's Minecraft? I'm trying to figure out how to build a grate on the ground that catches water. How am I gonna do this? Probably bamboo mosaic? Maybe? Maybe? Mm, mm, mm. Um. It goes up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here.
World edit, no. You're gonna make me place all these blocks by hand. You're such a big monster. It goes out too far. Let's go. There's a little tiny piece of rubble. Like I said, I don't have any idea what goes on past this corner. So we ain't touching it. That's all we're gonna do is right here. That's it. That's all you get. I can see it continues on right here. But that's it. That's all you get. No sneak peeks. See? Continues a little bit. No sneak peeks. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this dark walkway. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Trying to get this done. This video is going to be really long if I don't hurry up. Oh, hey, Toby. Welcome. Welcome to the studio room. How the hell do we do this? Do I have any better photos of it, or am I just... Is it the only one I took? Please don't be the only one I took. Oh my god, I think it's the only one I took. Oh, fuck. Okay, oh no. I don't know if I like the looks of this. That is so hard to do. What the hell? Okay, so the inner part is like very dark. And then it has kind of like a graded pattern, which I can only think of doing by like this, but this has skulls in it, so it won't work. We could do like polished blackstone maybe. Make a thick border. And then on the inside we do that and then make the curves ourselves. There's three sections. There's one here, then there's a line, and there's one here, line, and then one here. So that works out. I'm just not going to be able to do the curves in here unless I go like that. I think the curves need to be a different color. Yep, my cat wants on my desk. Okay. Hey, Mr. Cat, how's it going? Oh, you're fluffy. Oh, you're fluffy. Oh, you're so fluffy. Oh, look at you. You're so fluffy. What does this look like? Looks like shit. That's what it looks like. Man. Why is this such an annoying design? We're gonna find something that works. We have to. Color palette is dark. It is a little brown, but it could work. Actually, I think wood would be better. Hey, every single time you find a fucking cord, you think it's a good idea to put it in your mouth. How about we stop that habit? I think that would be great. Thank you. Today I woke up to him sitting on my bed. I plugged my phone in before I went to sleep, and so my little tiny piece of the cord was left hanging on my bed. And what does this motherfucker do? I wake up to hearing dude's fucking up a $20 cord. Just absolutely going ham on it. And so I just throw it on the floor. Hopefully his attention span, he'll like lose track of it. He doesn't want the the string anymore, right? No. It somehow makes him more dedicated. He's like, oh ho ho, you should not have done that. And proceeds to jump off the bed and continuously eat my cord. And so I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you. I go and I put it up onto the dresser in my bedroom. And then I get up and go make a coffee because that was enough of a wake up call for me. And then just right now, he comes in and he sees like a USB-C to auxiliary, and he just starts putting that in his mouth. And then, I love him, but he's sometimes a little brain dead, you know? Even though he's like a service cat. There we go. Look at that. And that looks a lot better. Look at this. See what I mean? That looks better. I think the brown was a good play here. You can tell it's wood, so I might use stripped wood. But there's not any wood type that kind of looks good stripped. Not a huge fan of the strip type. Also, I realized that like this sandstone would look so good in some of our builds, like in the actual Fallout Minecraft world, but I just don't know how to incorporate it. It's such a dark color when a lot of these things are bright. See, that's a little bit too bluish, but it's gonna have to do. That's all we can see right now. I don't really want to build this planter. I just want to stop here. Just so we can continue on the mall, because the mall is massive. This is right in front of the building. I think I took the screenshot directly. Yeah, you can see the sidewalk right here. I took the screenshot directly lined up with right here. I was standing right here. And then you can see the sidewalk here and then the rubble, and you should see here. Yeah. So obviously my field of view in Minecraft is much lower. So this wall looks massive. In Fallout, the field of view is much more like good. So you don't see the building. The building ends just off screen. But we're trying to line this up. There's a bit more rubble. I'm going to probably build it with tuff and dirt, because it's not like actual rubble. It's more like ground rubble. My second monitor is so dark. How do I turn it up?
How do I turn it up? We're just gonna do this for now. Just a little shallow thing. This kind of looks bad, but I mean, what can you do? I guess we can put some farmland in here and smooth it out. Yeah, Toby doesn't like that I took the cord away from him. He's gonna go and sulk in the bedroom or something. That's kind of mean. Hey, Toby. Another thing I realized with like terrain in Minecraft is that it's really hard to get like a subtle hill or like a little bump. Like slabs work a lot, but one block in height is just it's a big gap. Like one block is a lot. Right, ladies? One block is big, right? You're a special piece of tough. We're gonna leave you. I have faith you will do good things. Okay, tiny little hill. And then there's like there's a lamp post over here. So we're gonna go over here and grab this lamp post. Yoink. This one's like more bent than a furry. Ugh. Oh, that looks horrible. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That looks like buns on a stick. Oh, that looks horrible. Let's just make it a little bit bent. Let's just make it straight. Wow, look how cool it looks, guys. He added a little street sign. Yeah. Yeah, that's a light. That's a light. Okay. So now comes the hardest part, which is here. See how it lines up with like this wall? It's flush. That's pretty flush, but it kind of curves out before it goes in. So we're gonna work on that. You're not gonna see what I'm doing. I'm gonna hide it from you, cause I'm cool like that. So we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna go like that. Does this go back more? Let's go like that. That sticks out a lot. This mountain kind of goes up a little bit. It needs to be tall. Actually, what's our... I destroyed some of the mountain I just worked on. I might commit toaster bath. Oh. What can you do? Okay, the dirt starts to pool inwards. Right up into here. Yeah, that seems to be working out nicely. I gotta be real. On the third one, it goes up. Up here, let's do a little tiny mountain. Do you want up on my desk or something? Why are you doing laps? He's going from the bedroom to the kitchen to the bedroom to the kitchen, just walking back and forth. Wondering if he wants to sit on my lap or something. Because I don't know what it is with this cat. We will sleep together all day long, but he needs attention all the time. I can use World Edit here. Just kidding. I don't have an axe. So look, that just saved me like so much time. Like, oh my god. There you go. That looks a little weird. Is there a wooden beam? There is. There's a little wooden beam that goes like here, 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 here. No, that kind of like goes like here and then here. And then that stops it all. Then this one goes up right here. Then there's another one. Let's get a better angle of this. Well, that's a good angle, but it's very, very wide. Practically across the map. There you go. That looks horrible. Um, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Third one is right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It looks shit. But if we can get this mountain sorted out, it stops like right here. So this path is much thinner, only being 3. And then one, 2. Like that. And then the rest of the mountain is contained within this. So the third path is going to be a little bit squished, which I would like to fix by just making all of them a little smaller. Like instead of 4 blocks wide, it's 3 blocks each. And that would be a good fix. But also, I don't really want to do that. That's a lot of work. We could go... Those are slabs. Those are still slabs. How is that a slab? No, that's 2 blocks. We gotta go like this. Wait, this actually lines up really good with the original one that I had. So it goes down a whole bunch of blocks. No! I know. My God, what the fuck? Jeebus. Jeebus Christ. Okay. Mountain. Mountain looking good. One more fix. We're just gonna smooth it out with some tough. That's tough. I might actually be the funniest person on the planet. That was the best joke. So at this point, there is a giant slab of concrete that starts going into the wall. Did I also not get a screenshot? No, I did. I did get a screenshot, but it's nighttime. So it's really hard to see the screenshot. It's really hard to see. That's from ground height too. Can I edit this and turn up the brightness or something? Brightness, crank that bitch. Yeah. Yeah, crank it. Look how bright it is now, I can see it. You know what? We're gonna have to do something we've never done before. And it's go all the way over here and grab some concrete. Yum. 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 Second one here, starts here. Second starts here. Piece of rebar right here. Let's get a close up of this. This is a fat little slab right here. So we're going to use stone. A fat little slab. It goes up here. And then there's tons of breakage. Kind of want that there. And then let's do a chain. So the bars don't connect to it like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then we have another thing right here, which goes down here. Let's just go ahead and fill this in. Little slab. That's a... Then there's like a corner piece, which is just as tall. And then there's a biggins right here. Oh, let's make that go up a little bit. There we go. That looks good. And then let's use our wand. Get this out of here. It was worth it. Delete a few blocks to save us time. See, all this custom terraforming is going to be the roughest part, but we have a magical wand. So, like, is it really that difficult, you know? We're going to make these trenches flat, even though they're, like, bumpy and they have hills inside them. We're gonna make them flat. I say that and then immediately start making them not flat. So that's all we have for this part of the mall. Can't find any good photos of it. What the fuck am I looking at? I see. I understand it now. So this gives a good idea of what this will look like. There's a little trim of concrete that goes all the way around here. And it stops. Actually, it goes quite a way before stopping. Hey, place where I tell you to, bitch. Stops like right about here. And then there's a little thingy right there. Maybe I don't indent it. But then it's like super flat. Just like this world. Just trying to make this super quick so the video is not like disgustingly long. It's going to end up being like 2 hours anyways, but what can you do? I think you just gotta like power through it without thinking too much about it, and then it won't look horrible to you. The more you think about it, you just gotta like brainlessly copy what you see. You can't have any thoughts. Just a mindless worker. Nope, don't go there. Like that. That's relatively smooth the entire way. But just for consistency's sakes, I'm going to fill this in. There you go. And then this is relatively smooth on the inner part. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it smooth. We're not going to bother being like, oh, but it actually has a 13-degree curve over to the left. No, the fuck it doesn't. Shut up. There you go. We made your curve happy. And then there's a whole bunch of dirt like right here. And then like right here. This actually doesn't go in this far. It actually only goes in and curves to about like right here. That's good. That's good enough. No, motherfucker. Stop. Okay, does everyone just want to... Yeah. Yeah, the company wants me to make a review for their thing, but they want me to say good stuff about it, which I don't think will be hard considering they make good stuff, but you know, if it's bad, I can't say it's good. You know, morally, I don't like doing that. But I'm sure it will not bad. Even if it is like not the greatest, I'm sure it's just gonna still be fantastic in comparison to everything else because it's like it's new technology, right? Like we're so much closer to like actual robotic human beings, like androids. Like so many people are putting their like ideas and stuff into like technology programs. I don't even know what it's called. Robotics companies that they're kind of missing out that like sex dolls have been made to look human way longer than like robots have, and like they already have robotics inside of them, so it won't be long. So that's so much work still left to do. But this video is gonna get long, so I'm gonna build a little bit off camera, and then I'm gonna just upload this video and then just keep going.